So in this short video, what we're going to do is to build up that duration for her going out to get it, to bring it back. But I'll alternate it so that she doesn't think that she's always going to get her a treat when she comes here. So it's just building up that drive and enthusiasm and wanting to hold it, okay? Because if it's too long, then the dog doesn't want to do it after a while. Okay, so what we'll do is I'm going to roll this. Okay, and just over there, and I'm going to let her go. Hold! So she'll drop it when I ask her to. And I can do even alternate it between back up, hold. The reason why I try and catch it is because she doesn't like it. It frightens her when it drops on the ground. Okay, we'll try that out. Oh, you're cheeky. Now, Evie used to be frightened of this because we were trained totally the wrong way. She was trained, or I was trained, to put it in her mouth and just shut her mouth by grabbing her face like this. And she got very, very anxious about it. But as you can see, she loves her dumbbell. Okay, so I'm just going to roll this slightly. And it's just over there. I'll try and turn my camera a little so you can see it. Okay, hold. Now because she dropped it, come on. I didn't give her a release word. Good girl. So it's all being very, very clear and have an understanding for the dog. She did drop it by mistake, but also she was a bit too keen and she kind of spat it at me so she could get her treat. Okay, we'll do that again. Okay, come on. I know you're excited. Okay, I'll roll it. Now, as you can see with the dumbbell, it's not too bad. It's actually quite nicely settled there. You ready? You ready? Hold. Good girl. That's so clever. And she really enjoys it. Really, really enjoys her dumbbell work. And then we can progress from working from that duration and getting her to drop it only when I tell her. And it's all about variety. It's all about keeping them on their toes. Okay, so we would then progress on to more of a formal present with the treat. So in here, what I'll do is I'll get her to hold it, but she will be already in that present position. So I'm just going to stand up. Okay, come here. Okay, ready? Hold. Good girl. And what I will do, I'll also proof it by doing this and this. But she's still got to hold it each time. So she doesn't think that every time I go to touch it, that she's let it go. Only when I have both hands on the dumbbell, she lets it go. And why she's putting her nose under there is because I always feed her from under the dumbbell, so that she's going to get a nice tight present. That's good girl. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll get her to go and get a treat, and then I'll bring her into present again. Yeah. Okay, so she's already in the present, not holding the dumbbell. I'll give it to her and tell her to hold. Hold. Good girl, because that's my finished position that I want her to be in. Okay, she's not allowed to mouth it, so I just do that and stroke her. And then, now her head has to be really straight as she is now. I'll take that away, and she gets her treat from under there. Good girl. Okay, all finished. So we end up with a nice polished article. And it's just building that all up. Come on. Ready. what she's going to do here is come into a formal present holding the dumbbell. Hold. Yep. You move closer. Now you have to make sure that she is nice and straight before you do anything else. So always give her a stroke. Obviously this is only training. And then try and take it out of her mouth. But I can't because she's got, oh dear. Come on, this side. Come. Because we've got that good hold. Oh dear. Good girl. Come head this way a bit. Come on. Good, that's nice. That's much straighter. Both hands on the dumbbell. And she's like that. Because also what you don't want the dog to do is, as soon as they take the dumbbell, you don't want them to finish until you tell them to. Come. Good girl. So she would I would take the dumbbell out. I'll get her to hold it. Good girl. Good girl. So she remains there until I tell her to. Obviously in a competition I wouldn't be feeding her. Evie, come. Good. And I will get her to closes. Good. Good girl. All finished. Thank you for watching.